Caitlin Clark harassment case ends with prison and internet ban. A Texas man who sent hundreds of threatening messages to WNBA star Caitlin Clark has been sentenced to 2.5 years in prison. Clark altered her public appearance out of fear. Prosecutors praised her courage in reporting the online harassment. A Texas man has been sentenced to 2.5 years in prison after a disturbing campaign of online harassment and threats directed at WNBA superstar Caitlin Clark, highlighting growing concerns around athlete safety in the age of social media. Michael Lewis, 55, was arrested in January 2025 in Indianapolis, just 1 mile from Gainbridge Fieldhouse, where Clark's team, the Indiana Fever, plays its home games. Over the course of a month, Lewis sent hundreds of threatening and sexually explicit messages to the 23-year-old basketball phenom, leading to a federal stalking and harassment case. According to police reports, Clark was so disturbed by the messages that she altered her public appearance and adjusted her routines in fear for her safety. Authorities said her cooperation was essential to the investigation and eventual conviction. Despite pleading guilty as part of a plea bargain to avoid a lengthier sentence of up to 6 years, Lewis continued to deny wrongdoing during a heated courtroom exchange on Monday. He told the judge that he never threatened Clark and insisted he had an imaginary relationship with the player, claiming his intent was to point out holes in her security. He also added bizarre commentary about the end of the world, prompting Judge Mark Rutherford to intervene, warning Lewis that he was on the verge of violating the terms of his plea agreement. "You have to understand that as part of a plea deal, you are admitting responsibility," the judge said, cutting Lewis off mid-monologue. As part of the sentencing, Lewis was ordered to have no contact with Caitlin Clark, stay off the internet for the duration of his sentence, avoid all Indiana Fever games and events. He will serve his sentence in federal custody and remain under supervised restrictions upon release. Marion County Prosecutor Ryan Mears praised Clark for her bravery in coming forward, especially given the public scrutiny that often deeds victims in high-profile cases. "No matter how prominent a figure you are, this case shows that online harassment can quickly escalate to actual threats of physical violence," Mears said. "It takes a lot of courage for women to come forward in these cases, which is why many don't." Clark, 23, became a household name during her record-setting NCAA career at Iowa before being selected number 1 overall in the 2024 WNBA draft. She has since become one of the league's biggest draws, leading the Fever in scoring and shattering rookie assist records in her debut season.